Hello everyone, I am back doing another P99 video. Today I'm playing my enchanter, and I am back here in Plane of Mischief, and I want to show you how to solo the main room treasure chest as an enchanter. I'm currently level 59. I have been doing it since level 58 with no deaths, no problems. And it is a tiny bit risky because the chest is fairly, how do you say, it's a semi-high level mob. I actually don't know what level it is. I'm guessing like 52, 53, something like that. It hits hard and it summons and it's a caster, but yeah, it's not too difficult. Well, it can drop up to throne cards, so that's pretty cool. And what I do is I pull it out here and I kill it using Peachy. And as you can see, someone has already weaponized her. So, and if not, then you know you want to give her a torch. So let's run into the chest room or the main hall. The treasure chests will spawn in about 6 or 7 minutes. So, and I probably won't be editing anything, so if you want, you can skip ahead to that. It spawns here. And what's in this room is usually, I just wandered off, there's a named halfling called Bob the Painter. And then there are mobs in the corner called 1, 2, 3, and 4, and they are invisible. But what happens when you attack the treasure chest is that these halflings spawn around the walls of the room. I think it's like 8 halflings. It could be more, but I think it's 2 on each wall. I'm just dummy buff up here. Let's get Bedlam on. And yeah, so they will not be... They used to be just kill on sight with anyone, but that was changed with the last patch, so now they're indifferent. But like anything else in Plane of Mischief, they social aggro, so they will assist the chest. But you won't have issues standing on this platform here. As long as you don't move the chest outside the platform while engaging it, they won't attack you. So what we're going to do is what another enchanter showed me, which was, I thought, pretty clever. Because you don't really want to be, at least I don't want to be fighting it on this platform. It just seems a little bit too much can go wrong. So I'm just going to group, resist magic myself because it is a caster, so it does cast like dazzle and charm and stuff. Hopefully we can stun it, but yeah. No, but what you want to do, and you need, I guess you need to be at the very least level 53 because you need to spell Boltron's Agassery, the level 53 charm. So what you do is you attack you mesmerize the chest here on the platform. That will spawn the halflings, but they'll be too far away from you to aggro. And so you tosh it, the chest, and you charm it. And once it's your pet and misses worn off, you just move it. You tell it to follow you, and you move it outside, and then I'll show you what you do. But you kill it outside. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I mean, I've been leveling up here, killing rats in the rat maze from level 53, and I'm 22% into 59, and I really don't think as an enchanter. Oh, there's Bob the Painter. I really don't think as an enchanter there is like much better XP to get. I mean, there probably is, but what really suits me about this place is the sort of non-cost nature of it. So like whenever I need to get my adrenaline up, I'll go to Howling Stones and do some charm soloing there. But for the most part, I really just enjoy that you can just go AFK indefinitely up here. I have small kids, so that's a big advantage for me. Yeah, you're able to go AFK. Once you figure out the paths in what paths in the rat maze, it's really hard to get into trouble down there. And yeah, so since level 58, I've been coming up here and killing this chest every now and again. Once you get a timer on it, it's pretty neat. The thing though is, a lot of people will camp the halflings, and because they can drop this one-hander boomstick. I think it's like a pretty rare drop, but and that's, I guess, I don't know what it's worth. I think it's non. I think it's you can trade it. It's probably worth a lot. So because I see people up here camping it all the time, and the thing about that is, once you attack the chest and the halflings spawn, they will stay up for like, I guess, 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes. I'm not sure, but like not longer than that. So if people are camping those, what they do is they continually aggro the chest to spawn the halflings, and then like drop aggro, so say have a feint ether, and that way they can just keep killing the halflings non-stop. But that, of course, requires you, or no, that requires that no one kills the chest. So if someone is camping that, then that's yeah, you can't really kill the chest. So that's a little bit of an interesting thing. What's also great about playing a Mischief is it's an outdoor zone. So I'm using Journeyman's Boots as my instant cooldown, like spell gem cooldown. Once I go somewhere else, I'll need to either equip my earring here, or I have a rod somewhere. Yeah, the Rod of Insidious Glamour. You can put that in your inventory and click it from inventory. Alright, so the chest should be spawning anytime soon, or I guess like maybe 1 minute. I might just redo Bedlam, even though it should be good for the duration of the fight. I must admit, I don't always double up with like or double down with like Rune 5 and Group Resist Magic. I've done this chest plenty of times with just like raw done it with Bedlam, and like I said, I haven't had any issues. I've had charm breaks a couple of times, and it's a little bit dicey because Peach is she's a caster as well, and I mean, I guess if you get charmed, you're probably out for the count by the chest. So you just got to be swift with your stuns. Also, I'm not going to do it now because I'm going to mez it right away, but the chest will buff itself like right off straight off the bat. And so if you ever come here and the chest has already is up, and you just, oh, it's up, no one's killing anything, and you want to kill it, what I do is I start by casting Recant Magic on it to dispel it, because it probably will have like an HP buff, and it'll have a haste buff. It might have like a resist magic. I don't know how deep it goes on the buffs, but yeah, okay. And here we go. So I'm gonna mez it before it can cast anything. And there, the halfling spawned, and unfortunately Mez landed. At level 59, I will get a Mez resist on the chest, like I guess once every 6 or 7 casts, it feels like. And yeah, I'm just gonna sit here until my Mez wears off, because I just like being, like, if Charm were to break at an unfortunate time, then it's nice to be here. Okay, and what do you do here is you see it casting, and then you want to tell it to sit to avoid it buffing itself. And you'll need to do that all the way here. There, you see it cast again, so I'm going to tell it to sit and follow again. I mean, it's unclear to me how much of a banana skin it's going to be if you actually let it cast a few buffs on itself, but there's no reason to. So now I'm just going to stand here and wait for it to come. You want to fight it here in this hallway here, sort of away from those 2 skunk guards down at the end. All right, tell it to sit down, and I'm going to break Charm and hope it casts on me and doesn't hit me, but either way it's fine. Okay, and it does. It casts a spell. Oh, no, never mind. All right, so it's mezzed. Yeah, I got tashed. I'm just gonna slow it. Again, slowing it is not massively important, but I like to do it. It helps. And also one thing, but your level 4 Mez has a really high chance of Memblor. See, it's Memblor now. And you want to be sure it's Memblor before you start the fight. I'm going to Charm Peachy here, because you don't want to be like getting summoned all the time. Alright, so I'm just gonna re-mez the chest just to double down here. So I'm gonna mess Peachy using Allure. I'm gonna Shissar her, or if you don't have Epic, just give her a haste buff. And then I'm gonna send her in, and I'm gonna stand in range of the chest, not melee range, but stun range. And whenever I see it start to cast a spell, I'm like now, I'm gonna stun it. Because, like I said, it's an enchanter, so it'll also like be dispelling her, which you don't want. You don't want your charm to wear off. And finally, like towards the end of the fight, it will try to gate, so you got to watch that. Oh, someone logged in. I'm just gonna keep. And like Peachy will sometimes nuke. She's doing that right now. It looks like it was resisted, or I'd be able to see how much damage it took. Let's see. Nope, that was Peachy. There we go. Cast a spell. Interrupt. I feel like maybe I didn't, like, did my haste get interrupted on her or something? It feels like she's killing it, like, way slower than usual. That might just be me. And yeah, if you do get a charm break, you'll probably get summoned by the chest right away, because you'll be just outside of melee range if you're doing it right. All right, now it tries to gate. But then it's just business as usual. You want to just get off your color slant. That'll stun the mob long enough for you to mez and cast color skew. So you color slant, you instant refresh, and you mez the chest, and then you color skew and mez Peachy, and then charm. I'm not sure if you can get charm off during color skew. Color skew. But I would just mess to be safe in this situation. All right, let's see if we got lucky. I'm lagging or something. Ah, nope, nothing. Yep, as per usual, the loot rates, the drop rates are super. No. Peachy Divichib's body pulses. Well, she got hasted. Yeah, you like as with anything else here, the drop rates are terribly low. So I'm going to camp out here to let Peachy reset, and note that the chest died at 11:09, and that's pretty much all she wrote. I hope you enjoyed that, and I will try and see if I can make another video or two down the road. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.